Oh my god. Oh my god. It took me so long just to hit that damn microphone. I hit all those wrong buttons. I just cannot seem to answer you in a decent way at all.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, man, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Stepping into the box, Ketel Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year. 55 degrees at game time.
Nope,
and 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Runner back safely. From the stretch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ahmed, the base runner at first with 1 out. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in. The second for 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Alex Young gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Striding in, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short, and that becomes the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. He's set, and the pitch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty, one man out. And right into the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and one strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike taken to throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. High in the air out to center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Stepping up now, David Peralta. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
David Peralta.
Here's the first pitch to him. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. 2-0 in past meetings with Jose Quintana. He's just 2 for 12. Now the 2-0.
Oh, shit.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Carson Kelly. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker, as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Anthony
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
First pitch on its way. A runner in scoring position with none out. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now here's the drive out to right center field. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
So now to the plate, David Bodie. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. popped up. Ahmed over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Nico Horner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Young has found success in his career at limiting base hits. Usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Victor Caratini is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1.
Oh my God.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it too, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the. So stepping in, Ildemaro Vargas. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Nope, that's foul.
Another 2-2 offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
That is done.
So striding forward now, Alex Young. First offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder.
Ready now, Ketel Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. He's set. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Too low, 1-0. Escobar, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The set and the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Right side. He's got it. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
2-1 now. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher, leading off the inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Look to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
I certainly wouldn't be surprised in this situation if the manager relayed down to the third base coach to get the bunt sign off. 2-0 count. You got a chance to swing the bat and do some damage right here.
2 balls and a strike now. Nobody out, runner on first. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Chris Bryant is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Line drive, base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. Now a big swing by Puig, and he got a lot of this one out to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
At the plate, Carson Kelly. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Ildemaro Vargas hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He'll start him with a breaking ball, too low that time. It's ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
No,
3-1. Hard hit ball to short. Baez has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Diamondback into the box now. Steven Souza. RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
We got a full count.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Ball and a strike now. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Even there, he's safe.
Now back, second baseman, Nico.
At the plate now, Nico Horner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. in the dirt here. And, nearly had him going back to second, but he's able to sneak back in safely. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Souza isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a throw over. Runners back. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Peralta going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Three runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Run sign still on 1 and 2, and he gets this one down. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Alex Young. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Drilled to the right side. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning. Into the box now, Ketel Marte. And a bouncing ball, foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Hit in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The third baseman, number 5. Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in, and there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. No hits to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit hard on the ground at first. Rizzo was there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. Still a 3-2 ball game. So here's Albert Almora next. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The center fielder, Albert Almora.
Here comes the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that's over. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
I got 3-1.
Chris Bryant waits on deck. The 3-1. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time, and that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
And he's back standing. He's set, and the pitch taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Peralta going back, and that one is gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this. Here's Javier Baez. And as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. No one out with a runner at second.
God damn it.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now batting, Steven Souza. Kyle Schwarber will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And not in time as the run scores. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. In now, David Bodie. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
David Bodie.
Ian Happ will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 8, Ian.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But they strike. Ian Happ will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. One away now for the free swinging right fielder, Yasiel Puig. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ground ball right into the shift. There's Baez. Throw on to first. Two gone.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Carson Kelly. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
The 1-1 home is a ball below the zone.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the lead is now 7-2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home.
Standing in now, Victor Caratini. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Peralta comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So here now is the pitcher, Jose Quintana. 0 for 1 for him here. Jason Hayward will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy. Jeremy Jeffress will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jeffress, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
So we got him looking there. Christian Walker is retired to start out the 7th.
Second base, Tomorrow.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Starling Marte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Starling Marte.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're down 5. Mike Lee gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 8.
Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
High chopper to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 9.
And that brings up Javi Baez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's the ball.
Grounded softly to the right. Barehanded at his knees. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Ahmed. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Eduardo Escobar waits on deck. 3-1 the count now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now back.
So here's Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force coming to the...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Yohan Lopez is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
No left fielder, Kyle
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Helpful.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Count now a ball and a strike.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Catches the strike zone as he tried to check his swing. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A runner at first with no outs here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try again. 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Runners on the move for second. In the dirt. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. Standing in, Victor Caratini, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the stretch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Jason Kipnis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-2 game.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
To the plate now, Albert Almora. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Line drive to center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Tyler Olson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Digging in, David Peralta starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Into the box, Yasiel Puig. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Olson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 2-1 after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Carson Kelly is on deck. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Almora is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Carson Kelly. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. Now a curveball misses inside. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Chicago took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jose Quintana gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Alex Young was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Still coming. Where?